Hello everyone, and welcome to my first video on the SVDS Championship win. It was a crazy series for me. It's my first ever time competing for a full championship, and yeah, let's look into the first round track. Very fast run up, first, second, third. Big flick onto the wall, pulling handbrake because I enter with a lot of speed. Past the first zone, long sweeper. And then our first transition coming in for a mid-line up to this, around this corner, up to the long sweeping uphill, staying fully pinned in third gear, bouncing off limiter, and it's a very long sweeper around this last part of the track. Allows for some good proximity, and yeah, it's a very fun track. Wish I could have gone further in this round, but yeah, let's look at our quality run. Believe the cameras was a little bit messed up at the start because my name had 17 at the end, and the guy doing the stream couldn't really couldn't find my name, so I had to change that midway through the season. But here we are, first run of the championship. This was my second run. Oh no, it was my first run. My bad. But yeah, the nerves were definitely creeping in, and I believe we got an 88 on the first round. It's not bad, but you know, mid-pack, we wanna get up higher. Let's go to our top 32 battle against Juan Jorquez, and get used to that name because we battled him I think 3 times this series, and every single time it was an absolute heater. But yeah, I'm not sure if you could have noticed, there wasn't a the lights wasn't there at the start for me, and it was really playing a big part of my like mental game because I didn't know what was going on. And yeah, but that was a good lead there. Sorry, I'm not the greatest at waffling about a run, but I'm trying here. Yeah, as we drive down for our chase run, and look, you can see the lights are just about rising there. I don't know what happened with the lights. There was big problems with it the whole series. But for the last round, we got it sorted. Here, I'm going to try and talk about the actual run this time. Juan's car is actually quite fast. He stays in 4th gear every single track from the start to the finish, and to keep up with that, especially with the torque of a V8 in a street car, is crazy. But yeah, we make a nice dive there, but because of the dive, it gave us too much momentum, and I went out wide. And then here, I kind of lost my head a little bit. I had to make a big correction. Sorry. But yeah, that's our first round done. That wasn't the greatest round from me driving wise, but yeah, on to the next one. So this track is where I got my first win, my only win in this championship. It was a big round for me, some of the toughest driving and battles I've ever had. So let's look into it. Here's the track. Once again, fully pinned. First, second, third, big flick onto the wall. No handbrake, just fully send it. A little bit of left foot to set us out for the outer zone 2. Big angle here, and then a nice big flick onto this wall here. Big angle as always. And another nice flick, holding the angle around the whole corner. This is a hairpin style. Coming out here, coming out wide because you can drop over. It's like an 8+, but you don't get any more points in qualifying or battles if you go over the 3 lines there. And then coming around this nice long sweeper corner, and then one last transition there, which is quite weird in my opinion, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do. So here's our top 32 battle against Braden Howard. Is a good friend of mine, another member of the Carbon Drift team, the team that I drive for. The cameras got messed up again, as I told you before, because of the numbers in our names. The cameras can't. Oh, the stream guy can obviously know all of our numbers and that. So yeah, Braden's actually got really high ping because he drives. Well, he's Australian, so his pings are like 200, and it's so hard to chase. So my plan was to just stay back and try and win with positioning instead of proximity, because if I got too close, that was it, he's gone. But luckily he hit the wall, went 2 tires over in that zone, and then he actually over rotates. I think he pretty much lost his head because of his Wi-Fi connection was horrible that day. I've never seen it so bad. So sorry, Braden, but we had to just capitalize and take the win there. As we see, just a nice little finish of the run by me here. So we'll move on to top 16. So this is my battle against Elijah Islas. He blossomed over the whole championship. He did unreal. He's a great driver. He gave us a lot of pressure in the chase. He's a very good chase driver, very good overall. He got some high qualifying scores, I believe, up in the order as well. And yeah, he's given us some good proximity here. He's also being able to match us a little bit as well. I'm just trying to keep big angle, consistent lead run every single time. As you see, he's pushing onto my door. Give me a little tap there as well. But yeah, let's look at our chase. I knew we had to push here, so had a little run up as you can in the chase as always. Trying to jump straight onto the door there, see matching angle straight away. A little bit of an adjustment, locking up the front wheel because I think I had more pace than Elijah. Bumper to bumper transition, and once again bumper to bumper, but here I got caught off a little bit, had to make a little dive, a little correction, but we got the proximity in the end. And he actually taps the wall here, which I believe got us the win. If there was no tap, maybe it would have gone OMT, but just to be safe I stayed back here not to hit him, so we make sure to got the win. So let's go top 8. Is my top 8 battle against Caden James, good friend of mine. Bit of banter before as well, saying I have to run the S14 boss kit if I lost this battle. And if anyone knows what that kit is, and they know me, I absolutely hate that kit. If you like it, that's on you. But let's look into the run. You can see I'm pulling big angle for a street car, coming in with that Naoki style. Big angle everywhere. Caden's keeping it on us. He's not matching as much. We're kind of gapping him in the transitions a tiny bit, but keeping a nice consistent lead. Big angle, you know, full throttle. What else could you want? And here is our chase on Caden. I knew he put on a good chase, so I know I had to keep it close. But yeah, here we go. He kind of catches understeer, which is quite a first, I think, in the round here, and he drops 2 tires. So then I knew from there on, I just needed to stay kind of close, didn't have to push hard at all. So and I would have got the win. So I was just keeping it nice and consistent, trying to use the experience I have of watching drifting, and you know, the best like James Dean do this kind of thing. They know they got the win, so they kind of just stay back in the chase and be smart. So yeah, that got us the win. And now here's our battles against Ahmed Al Hamadi. We got I believe it was 2 OMTs or 1 more times, and every single battle was an absolute heater. Just pure aggression, proximity, crazy leads. Like, it's his consistency is crazy. He's actually just got his virtual drift championship license, what I'm trying to go for. He got that in DCGP, so I'm sure he'll be doing absolutely amazing in that when he competes over there. But yeah, that was our lead. Here's our chase. I know he's fast. He's got a very fast run up, so I make sure to take a big jump. And you see, he even still got a gap on us there, so I had to kind of try and jump on the door as much as I could, because I knew I lost a bit of gap there. So you can see we're struggling for pace here, because I was just, yeah, but here we've matched perfectly. Good proximity, matching the angle, and another bumper to bumper transition, jumping straight on it, matching angle, and then we're keeping that tire pressed on that door, giving him multiple marks on the door as well. But yeah, that was we got an OMT, the first one. So here's our lead in the first one more time. Right onto the wall. That wall ride was very fun, but very scary, I must say. It was a gamble every time I went into that wall. Look at this, just big angle. I think I was running probably the most angle this day, because I was running maybe just a little bit more toe than I was in quali, but everything else was the same, so my car could just pull very big angle. Probably the reason I wasn't able to keep up in the chase as much with Al Hamadi, as I know he's very, very fast. But yeah, very, very nice lead and a good chase. Now here's my favorite chase of this round. We got straight up on the door on initiation. Perfect initiation, sorry. And we was matching angle. Not too close on the door, but we needed to give space for the transition. Still, he gaps me a tiny bit, but we're matching, and this is where we make our dive. I think this was probably the most consistent place in my chase on everyone where I'd get all the proximity and a very nice transition here. Jumping straight onto the door. A little bit of a wiggle just to get more proximity, but look, he's trying to run away. Trying to lower that angle, but yeah, we got another one more time. And it was some good driving. Luckily enough, I didn't feel any nerves. I kind of just knew what I needed to improve every time. I kind of just thought, I can do that, I can improve this. That's what I did. And so, yeah, look at this, same thing, big angle everywhere, just barely on the left foot brake. He's keeping very nice with us. Not tiring our door, but he's sticking with us. As you can see, he's not quite keeping the same amount of angle. He is here now as I straighten up a little bit, but yeah, good runs. And here is the chase that got us the win. And we now flick onto the wall, and it looks like I hit him here, but he actually hit his rear bumper on the wall. And this is why you should be very, very careful when watching the streams, because the streams have a complete different perspective as to what the judges see and what I see, of course. And I saw him hit the wall with his rear bumper, and I knew just to stay back, and I easily got the win. So yeah, you can see the full corner, big sweeper, get loads of proximity, and yeah, that's what got us into the finals up against Mustafa, Amin, and for the others that know, Mufasa, Anime. Sorry. Anyways, okay, we make a big jump onto the door, and he actually decelled a bit too much there, which then gave us a big advantage. So I kind of started pushing, or tried to push, kind of lost my head a little bit because I thought that was my mistake. Luckily enough, it wasn't. It was him. He was decelling too much, so we kind of tried to push on the door a bit. Get good proximity here, and I just wanted to, you know, get a good chase in the final, because it's the final. You want to make it entertaining, you know. So now here's our winning lead, let's say. He kind of goes quite wide there, and yeah, right into the wall, big angle, probably the most angle I've ever seen. He actually makes a stall up here, which may have been my angle. I don't know. I don't want to toot my own horn or anything. Once again, big angle flicks. He gave us a little tap as well during transition, and by here I knew it was pretty much my win, because that little tap and then the big decel on his end, and yeah, he gives us some good proximity. But that was my round 2 win. The next videos will be coming out very shortly, and thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.